Hi, Justin here again. Spinal injuries yoga video number 7. And today I'm going to concentrate a little bit on the breath. So, I've referred to the breath through all the other classes before, just how you breathe as you go along through the. But you're not doing yoga really if you're not breathing properly. Now, it doesn't require too much concentration, but you need a bit of a breath awareness. So, I'm going to teach you a couple of little sequences today, just breathing exercises that might help you just relax or even get more energy and stuff like that. It's really helpful just to sometimes change your mood even and stuff like that. So we're just going to go through our kind of normal warm-up-y kind of things, but just a little bit more breath awareness in it. Okay, so let's just firstly come into this yoga space. So you can close your eyes, hands on the thighs, and just breathe in and breathe out through the mouth, sort of sighing out through the mouth. In through the nose, if that's all right, if you're not blocked up or anything, just breathing in and out. In through the nose and filling up the rib cage. And while we're here, we just do a little breathing exercise, which I think I've done before anyway. So you might want to put your hands on your tummy and you breathe in and you feel your tummy expanding, and as you breathe out, your tummy goes in. Filling up. So you breathe in, tummy expanding, then you're filling up the mid, chest, upper, and then into the upper chest. So 3 phases. Filling up, and then exhaling, emptying out tummy first, mid chest, upper chest. So just get a sense of that. Make sure your posture is, you don't want to be leaning forward in any way that's restricting the breath. So a couple more times here, and then as you breathe in, 1, 2, 3, leave a gap at the top of the breath. Just hold it for a second or 2, and then exhale. And then leave a gap at the bottom of the breath. And breathe in again, leaving a gap, and then out, and leaving a gap. And then I think we've done this before as well, so you could put a little count to it. You could breathe in for 4, gap of 2, count for 2 at the top, out for 4, 2 at the bottom. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 4, hold for 2. In for 6, hold for 3, out for 6, hold for 3 at the bottom. Then you can work up through 8 and 4, out for 8, hold for 4. And again, just work up 10, 5, 12, 6, 14, 7, whatever, just experiment with it yourself. So I'm just, we've done that before in previous classes, so just, it's just a breath awareness and just using the breath to concentrate. Maybe take it's like a meditative breath. So it just takes your mind off things, and you can just use the breath, just always coming back. Now I'm just going to introduce you to, which I don't think we've done before, it's called Ujjayi breath. And it's kind of like you're breathing in through your throat. So you're breathing in In and out through the nose, okay? If that's okay with you. And you kind of make this, no noise in your throat. It's like a snoring type noise. I'm going to just, can you hear me? I hope you can hear that. So it's just, and this, it's called ujjayi breath. It kind of generates heat in your body. So it may enable you to kind of move, it'll heat up, like you're heating up a piece of metal so that you bend a bit more easily and stuff like that. So you can try it out. Some people think this is weird, but look, it actually does work a bit. And also it kind of concentrates your movement a little bit more. You're listening to the breath in your head. So just try and listen to it as you go, and maybe keep the eyes closed, and just see how you go, okay? So we're sitting upright. We're doing the ujjayi breath, so a couple of breaths just to start. And on the exhale, usually, as you're breathing out, you let the ear go to the shoulder, keeping the shoulder down. So inhale and exhale. Over to the other side. Just try that. Let's try. Then inhaling, exhaling, turning the nose. So you're listening to that breath, okay? Just follow my movements. We're going to do some circular moves. Turn the other way. I'm going to exaggerate that breath a bit louder. Coming back to center then. So just keeping up with that breath again. We're going to roll the shoulders back. And you can move the arms here 3 times back. And then 3 times forward. Filling up those ribs. We're going to interlace at the front. Keep the breath going. In and out. Move the arms in and out of the sockets, the shoulder sockets. Listening to that breath. Going up overhead then. And exhale. Stretching a bit further. Bringing the hands down to the knees then, the shins, or sorry, the thighs. Inhaling and exhaling. Just the left hand comes to the right and you're turning around. Inhale back. Go to the other side. Getting that twist, okay? And I have this, so just one more time each side. In and out through the nose. Coming back to center. Let's do a little in the cat-cow kind of movement. Do you remember? So you're moving the spine, curling it, getting a curve in the lower back, sliding the hands along and then just chin into chest. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. So just taking a breath, a pause there, maybe just tuning back. This is all about the breath now this week, okay? So we could do a little mini kind of other exercise here where we're just breathing in. Just watch me first. And we're going to just do, it's like a rabbit breath. This is energizing breath now. So in and out through the nose fast, like a rabbit. So as you breathe out, belly's going in. So just do 10. And some people might find that a bit weird, but it can just bring up your energy levels a little bit. So if you're just feeling a bit tired and just, sagging and all that sort of stuff, just do this fast. And then just coming back to center. Let's do some side stretches. So going back to the you might want to put your hand on your wheel or at the side of the chair. Inhaling and exhaling, really getting that side stretch going over. Back to center, just down to the other side. Inhaling, exhaling. And leaning over, just really stretching that side body. And over. Listening to that breath. Okay, coming up, maybe grab the elbows with each hand. And inhaling again. And exhaling, turning. Inhale back. Exhale. Just see how far you can go. Maybe looking over the shoulder as you go. Just moving that torso. Just see with the breath and with the Sujai breath if you can come a little bit further. Really twisting that torso and that spine. Inhaling, exhaling. One more each side. and back to centre. Let's just take a pause there. Relax the shoulders down. Hands are on the thighs. Now, just as we're relaxing here, I just want you to, just in the current climate that we're in, we're going to do a little exercise called alternative nostril breathing. So, if you haven't washed your hands beforehand, we're going to touch our face. So, if you need to wash your hands, go and wash them now. Stop the tape, go and wash your hands. Okay? So, I'm actually going to move a little bit closer here so that you can see, hopefully, what I'm doing with my hands. So, we're going to take our hand and you're going to get your fourth finger and your thumb, and we're going to bring them in like that, and we're going to put them on the sides of the nose, okay? So this is it, and then you can put these two fingers, these two F-O fingers up onto your eyebrows, just your eyebrows. The little finger goes out to the side. Now you don't have to do this, okay? You can just use your index and your thumb and just hold each side of your nostrils. So I'm just going to go back to doing the other one. In fact, I'm going to dip these fingers in so you can see me maybe. And what we're going to do is start with the thumb on the right nostril, so pressing into the right nostril. And then the other fingers, so the other nostril is free. You're going to breathe in through the left. Close the left nostril with that finger. Release the right. And exhale out the other side. So then, and then, okay, I'll just do it with the index fingers. So thumb is pressing, you're inhaling the other nostril, close the left nostril, open the right, and out. So do nice and slowly. And what we can do is sit up straight, hold your right elbow, so there's just a bit of support here. So we're going to again get the fingers right. Doesn't really matter, but the idea being, you could, and people might think this is weird, but it's actually really good, okay? So we're going to do 3 or 4 rounds of this. So hold the right nostril, breathe in through the left, close the left, exhale through the right. Breathe in through the right, close, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, close, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, close, exhale through the left. So just do 3 more rounds of this yourselves, inhaling. Good. Okay, let's take a break. Now, when you start with your thumb on the right nostril and you're breathing in through the left, that's supposedly anyway by these ancient yogis who've studied this for centuries, thousands of years even, this will relax your nervous system a bit. Now if you want to energize your nervous system, you start then the opposite way. So you'd start with the finger, the fourth finger on the left nostril, and breathe in through the right, and out through the left. So you can experiment with this. Now you might want to do this when nobody's watching, if they think you're, some people, but really and it also concentrates the mind, it clears the head, as does the other one that we did beforehand. There's all sorts of breathing exercises, and we might do another one where, you're breathing in and you really tuck your tummy in. It's called Udaya Bandha, and you can really hold your stomach in. but we'll do that another time. Just stick with those ones for a while, try them. So what we'll do now is we'll finish up again with a kind of a breathing exercise. It's called Yoga Nidra. Now, I can't see you, so I'm going to move back. So really it's kind of a meditation at the end of the practice, but it's a kind of a breathing meditation. So you're not, and you could do this lying down in bed as well if you wanted. So it's about closing the eyes and visualizing the breath going into your body and down through your body. Now, we're all different, so, you just go to wherever is comfortable for you. I suppose the best thing to do is to start at the top of the body. So let's just give it a go. We'll just work our way down maybe to the top part of the body. If it's okay with you, you can work down through the legs as well. But it's a nice way of not concentrating the mind, but just taking the mind off things. Meditation isn't about zoning out. So we can use the breath as a kind of an anchor, but you can also relax different parts of your body. Let's go. We're just going to do it. So close your eyes. Just tune into that breath again. Maybe the belly's rising, and just visualize the breath going to the top of your head, say. And then just let that go. The breath is going to move down to the sides of your head, to your ears. Maybe you can imagine your ears relaxing and sliding off the side of your face. Breathing into the front of your face and your eye sockets. I'm not going to point anymore, just keep the eyes closed. So the eyes are sinking into the sockets. You can feel the cold air breathing in through your nostrils and warm air coming out. Breathe into your cheekbones and then just let that go, let that relax. Breathe into your jaw. Just relax. We hold a lot of tension in our jaw. Maybe part your lips slightly and part your teeth slightly. Just breathe in to the mouth. The tongue is relaxed. The face is now relaxing. Imagine the eyebrows are sliding off the side of your face. Breathing down through the throat and the back of the neck. Softening this area. Coming down into the shoulders, breathing in across the shoulders, the front of the shoulders, the back of the shoulders, and just imagine the shoulders softening with the breath. Breathe down through the arms. The breath is going down through the arms, into the elbows, down through the forearms, into the wrists, into the hands, into the back of the hands, the palm of the hands, and into the fingers. Maybe you feel like as you breathe in, clench the fingers slightly, and then let them go on the exhale. Breathing back up through the arms, the breath is coming back up through the arms, into the shoulders again. Maybe across the upper chest. Releasing there. Again into the chest, but this time also to the back of the chest and the shoulder blades. Softening down the back of your back. Releasing. Coming down to the mid-chest and the ribs, front and back. And just imagine this area just kind of softening. Keeping your sitting upright. Or if you're doing this lying down, it's kind of better lying down. You might do this as you're going to sleep at night. Just releasing that area. Softly, getting the breath into all these corners into your body. Breathing down into the tummy and the lower back. Imagine the breath circulating all those organs, pancreas, the liver, the kidneys at the back, and softening. As you breathe in, the tummy expands, and as you breathe out, the belly button sinks back towards your spine and towards the back. And really just get a sense of softening the upper body now. And if it's open to you, depending on your situation, you can breathe down through the legs, through the thighs, the pelvis, starting at the pelvis, working down through the thighs, front and back, letting them go, into the knees, front and back, and down through the shins and the calves, and down into the ankles and the feet. So depending on your situation, then you could breathe into the toes and maybe clench the toes and let that go. And just stay with that for a while. Stay in that space. The body is relaxed now. It might be might be feeling heavier. Any thoughts that come into your mind, just let them go. Observe them, let them go. Come back to the breath. This is what I'm saying about the breath. You can use the breath as an anchor always to come back to. If you find yourself being agitated by anything, or just come into the breath. Just see where am I with the breath, and maybe just use the breath to pull yourself back into a state of calmness and anchoring. A couple of more breaths here. Listening again to that breath, in and out through the nose preferably. Or if you want to breathe in and sigh out through the mouth and just get a sense of that nervous system in your body calming down. And this is where the yogis wanted to be. They wanted to do some movement, come back to the breath, just calm the body down so that they could sit for longer periods and just meditate. And again, it's not about, as I said, it's not about blanking out, it's just about sitting in quietness. And this busy world that we're in, we just need to allow ourselves time to sit in stillness for a while. And again, this is something you can practice. So you could start off doing a minute every day, and maybe just stretch it to 5 minutes, and longer if you want. Okay, so we're going to come back now a little bit to maybe just coming back to the breath and bringing in, noticing a little bit of movement in the body. You might want to open the eyes, just get a bit of an awareness going, just what's around you. Listen to the sounds around you. The sounds in the room, the sounds coming in from the outside, if there's birds singing, or everything's a bit quiet these days. Maybe if you're sitting somewhere where there's traffic outside and buses or whatever, just an awareness And we'll finish up with our 3 Tai Chi breaths. So just getting some energy back. So we're going to expand a big breath out. Harness some energy at the top, so bring the hands together. Bring that energy down into your body, into the heart. Turning the hands around. One more. Filling up those rib cage. Just getting some energy back for the rest of the day or the rest of the evening. One more. Maybe this time bring the hands together. We're going to come down to the third eye. And we're going to come down to the lips. Down to the heart. Gratitude. And just for a bit of a laugh, maybe I'll do something that's called the lion's breath. Particularly, I'll just show you it now. So we're just going to inhale, or maybe we'll just have our hands on our thighs. Big inhale. And just come forward. We're going to come forward and rolling the hands over the knees. But kind of with a little bit of speed, okay? And as you exhale, you're going to stick your tongue out and go, inhale back. And I'm going to look into the eyes can be a bit. So let's do 2, 3 more of those. Pushing yourself back up. One more. And this is actually good when actually temperatures get. This is why dogs have their tongue hanging out a lot when they're too hot. And just by bringing your tongue out, you can kind of cool down. So in warmer weather, you can do this, or if you're in a warm room and it's emptying out. So just one more. Again, you might not want to do this when there are other people around. They might think you're a bit strange, but you can just tell them you're doing lion's breath. So on that kind of maybe sort of silly note, or whatever, I'll see you next time, and just practice those little breathing exercises, just, calming that nervous system down, and maybe just being a bit more aware of the breath as you do any of your moving exercises. So just tuning in, and it's like meditation and movement. Okay, see you next week. Okay.